Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Gwenddwr. We're on the same day as last episode, but as we were with a bit of a time frame there, I put a cut and well, this is next part. So we are just finishing off the last bit of hay. That means we can go ahead and row it all together, so we can get the baling going. Just have to think where I put the thingy, the row. Oh yeah, it's over here. So that's not too far away. Just drop this off and pick up the rower. It's the Coon one with two thingies. No idea how you call that. But I always prefer this one. The larger one is just too large for farms like this. And the small one takes ages. So let's row it all up and see you guys in one of the other fields. And as I said before, we will stockpile a few bales but sell most of them, and then I will mow the other fields and do another silage run, but I will do that offline. With those earnings we will buy some more sheep, and with whatever is left over we will buy cows. So that's the plan here. We will buy some cows, not too many, we'll start with a few, to get the daily income of milk, because the milk will sell at midnight, giving us every day that bit of income, so we can pay back the loan. While with with sheep, it just takes so long until you can sell some wool when you have a full pallet. It just takes too long, and yeah, we're nearly broke, even after calling in so many favors of other farmers and getting nice prices from the dealer, and yeah, so it's really hard with seasons and with a few sheep as the main income. So that's why with whatever is left from the earnings, we will also get some cows. The cows will be grazing on the grass, so that's one type of income, one type of food they will have. We have the small Bowser thingy for water, so we can also give them water, and we have hay. We might leave some silage in there for them, but we'll see. And that should give them already some food. We don't need a mixer yet, I think, for power food. We'll see how much we get from the milk. If we get around 2,000 or 5,000, that's already nice to pay back the loan. So we also called the baler, the contractor, so he should be coming in soon, and that means he can start the baling. It's already nearing 4 PM, but we should have plenty of time get the bales or the baling done. And maybe we can just leave the bales outside. It should be okay if we are not able to stack all of them, as there's no rain anyway. Okay, as a matter of fact, there is. It's a nice big fat Claas. And well, the contractor with the baler is happily continuing to bale our fields. We're still ahead with the windrowing. I think he's done one field already and is busy in the next one. Yeah, he's over there. By the looks of it, he's standing still. Maybe he's replacing the netting. Yeah, must be. Or he's broken down, which I hope he's not. Not that it will cost me anything, but well, it will cost me time. And as most farmers, time is very precious. Just this bit here, and then we can move on to the next field. 3 to go. Today. It's plenty to come tomorrow. And if you really wonder, he's charging us 10 euro per bale, because it's big bales, and he's already at 36, and he's nearly done with that field over there. I think he's changing the netting again by the looks of it, but yeah, 36 bales already, so I think it will be double that, or maybe even a bit more, because that last field was also a big one. So that's a good amount of bales we will get out of this. Maybe if we keep 10 or 15 bales, we still have maybe 6 from the one we bought earlier this year, because the grazing mod with seasons only works when there's grass in the fields, and in the beginning there wasn't any grass in their fields, so I had to feed the sheep some bales, and I think we bought 8 and probably still 5 or 6 left. So if we keep another, let's say 15 or even 20, we are still have quite some to sell. Making some good money, hopefully. And maybe instead of mowing and picking up the grass and bringing it all to the BJ, this time I'll get a contractor in with the Coon bale wrapper and move some of the wrapped bales to the farm, so we don't have to pay for the BJ and the usage over there, and just have to pay for the contractor with the baler. Shouldn't be too expensive. If this one is 10 a bale, maybe that's the same, or 12. Don't know how much it is in real life, but frankly I don't want to be too realistic, because if I were too realistic then I would already be bankrupt, if you ask me. Okay, last field. It's about time. By the looks of the time, we will be able to stack some bales, but maybe not all of them. As you may know from other videos, I am not very good at stacking and it takes a while, so I'll be there for a few hours, in game that is. It's nice to see the bees are still flying out and making us the honey and a little bit of income. Probably just enough to pay for the fuel of the tractors. And then once we're done here, we'll get the drone out and then we'll follow the contractor for a bit. And you can see him work as well. It's a bit of a change from me doing all the rowing here. Oh yeah, and 12 days. 12 days until Farm Sim 19. I haven't bought it yet. I will the next couple of days. I'll most likely not have time to play much during the first week because I have a busy week at work. But I hope to get a session or two on an evening and see how all that contractor thing is about, because I'm really looking forward to be able to just have a tractor and maybe some equipment and do some work for another farmer. And then maybe from that build up either your vehicle garage or maybe save some money for a small farmyard. But yeah, it's another 12 days until we know about that. Or maybe 11 or 10, because before the release I believe some of the bigger YouTubers are getting the game a day or a few days ahead. Maybe I can already see a video of them coming out. So almost done here, and then I can park this away, put it away somewhere and get the drone out. So just putting this away. Yeah, still have to move those two things, the pressure washer and the compressor. I'm going to move it over there. I had an issue with the mod. I have the ground modification mod, where you know that the roller, which can put concrete or pavement or anything on the ground, but it seems to not be working over here. So I was planning to get some pavement in here. So if I was using the pressure washer, then it wouldn't be one big mud pool over here. But apparently there's an issue with either the roller or the map, because it's not allowing to change me anything here. Yeah, I'll put the tractor over there too, because we will be needing the front loader for the bales. Yeah. Oh, and the bale grab. I think the bale grab or the spikes at least are at the other yard, at the sheep yard. So I'll go get the drone and see you guys when we're up in the air and following the contractor. So we found him, He's in this field already. Seems he's doing... Oh, I was gonna say he's doing the headlands, but he started to do the middle bit as well now. So yeah, it's a nice overview from the drone's point of view. It's on a follow meeting, so it's where you get a target and it will follow it around. Some fancy AI, I think. Anyway, it seems he's doing a good job. So while he's doing this, we can already start stacking. So I just went and grabbed the bale spike, and while we're here we can check whether the sheep still have some water and grass, and they do. I think the wool pallet is almost full. Yeah, I'm very athletic, you see, jumping all these fences. Yeah, that's okay. So we can get back and do some stacking. Think we have a trailer somewhere? Think we do. Yeah, at the back of the cow yard. So let's get that too, and get our first load in, which we will use at the which we will put away somewhere at the cow yard. Should be somewhere down here, I think. Yeah, I can already see it. It's not a very large one, but we don't have a very large trailer. And this one is not with a dolly. So you need to consider the weight. And not just the weight, turning circle as well, I guess. Oh yeah, we have the spike extended too, so that's not helping for a turning circle. So I'd put it somewhere in the middle here. And let's try this. I don't think it's one with an auto thing. Ah, it has a locking script. Because it's been a while since I used this. Yeah, you have to use it, I think. I think you have to press it, because this will not do anything. Yep, you have to press X and X again to lock or unlock. Okay. It's my first tree, stack of 3. It seems it can have a stack of 4 by the looks of it. Because the top one isn't... I have no idea if the Claas can handle that. Yeah. So let's do another one. Make it stacks of 4. We don't have any height restrictions over here. I think it's just from the field to the yards. Mighty Claas. Oh, I was a bit off course there by the look of the top bale. It doesn't really matter. We're not driving that far. Right. That's one of the most beautiful stacks I have ever done without auto load. Yep. That's the last stack of 4, I think, for this field. That's all there's left. One more after this one, and then we have another stack of 4, making a total of 3 stacks. That's the last bale, I think. Yep. Not too bad if I say so myself. Can probably fit on 3 more stacks, one on the other side and one in the back. Not to forget, before hooking up, strapping down, because hooking up means the trailer will jump up sometimes. And all sort of things can happen then. All sort of bad things. Alright, let's get to the other field and load up some more stacks. So I paid the guy, it was €790 for the bales, or 79 bales, and he's just finished, so he's leaving now. And we can continue the stacking. So a nice bale spike once you get used to it. But probably between this and the next episode I have to learn it all over again. I keep forgetting those things. And no, that doesn't mean I have to do more stacking. That one might be an issue. Maybe we can just fit it next to it. Like that. I think the straps were already grabbing it. Alright, last one for this trailer. Let's This could go horribly wrong. But it can also go quite nicely. Let's quickly strap them. And get the last load. And then we can put these under cover at the cow yard. And then maybe a few more at the sheep, but I'm not stacking those 4 high because we still need to drive there, and I don't think 4 high can fit in that shed anyway. And that will be it for tonight, because it's already 8:30. Oh, and because I don't have that much time, I record these episodes usually over a few evenings, a few days time. And having said that, it's now only 11 days until Farm Sim 19. Unfortunately, at this rate, it means I will have another 2, maybe 3 episodes until 19 hits. So we won't be here for that long, but we'll try to make the best of it. So we all know once 19 hits, it will be a while until I get back to this version. Probably not. Probably saying myself, maybe I can do FS15 or 17 again in the future, but will be unlikely. Because I usually just remove the whole game and all the mods, and it would be a pain to search for all the mods again. Especially in 15, where there wasn't the in-game mod hub. Okay. It's another strap, and then let's put these under cover. And get back here for some more bales. They are moving about a lot. That's strange. Look at them go. So I think it's one of the first times I use this trailer for the bales, and maybe that wasn't a good idea if you look at them moving around on the trailer, even when they're strapped. And it's not an auto load trailer, so it's not something. But apparently I can open it. There's an X. I will not do it with the bales on there. I'll see what it is afterwards. Yeah, and this just happened. They all started sliding off the trailer for no reason. Maybe it's not compatible with another mod. Yeah, it's probably gonna. Maybe it's the tires because of the compaction mod. Could be that. That's why it's wobbling about. Oh, well, anyway, we'll have some stacking to do here. Again. It's almost done with these here. Just had to flip them all over again, because some of them were on the side. And that should already be plenty for a nice start with some cows. Great, let's go and get the others. A few for the sheep. For such a small trailer, it's not an easy turning circle. Let's see if we can put some more air in these tires. Let's check that first. Nope, don't think you can. It's getting dark, so we better get a move on. Haha, it worked. That's already 8 on there, including this one, I mean. That would be 8 then. And we have 2 more in this field, and I think that's plenty for the sheep. Especially for the amount of sheep we have now. So let's grab these final 2 and then load off at the sheep. And I think that's plenty of stacking bales for me today. Maybe I should consider getting an auto load. A trailer, I mean, auto load trailer. In every episode. Right. Let's strap him again. Starting to get dark. And off to the sheep. Put on some beacons. It's behaving a lot better now. Don't know what it was. Certainly a conflict with something. A ground mod. It's usually when a trailer is wobbling like that, it's to do with the with the ground changes things. So we can either put them in there, or because we now also own this shed here, we can maybe put them in there. I think it's a lot more space to turn around and things here. So let's put these here. Happy sheep. Always happy to see us. Especially when we have a load of hay. It's a good thing I didn't stack them too high. Maybe 3 would have worked as well. So that's the last of the bales here. I did stack a few 3 high, but I couldn't reach the last one because of the bale spike. So that's this done, and the others will be for next episode. Maybe I'll do them offline, because you've seen enough of stacking. And we will sell them anyway, so we don't keep any of those. And of course, if I do sell them offline, I will inform you the next episode how much income we had, and I will not be cheating. So, good night, goodbye, see you the next time, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.